Hi, I'm Ben, and here's my review of Solo, a Star Wars movie. Star Wars, nothing but Star Wars. I know there's some diversity, like some people like it and some people don't like it. I like it. I like everything. I like it. Donald Glavit as Donald Glavit as Lando Calrissian was perfect for the part. Like, you see him and he's like, that's Lando. Yeah, that's Lando. And then so I thought the Solo guy wasn't doing a bad job. There's some parts where I'm like, but then I thought about it, but now I'm thinking about it, and there's like parts I'm like, yeah. Also, spoiler alert, Darth Maul makes a cameo. Yep, not Darth Vader, Darth Maul. Yeah, Darth Maul. And he has those robot legs. I don't know where this takes place in between Darth Vader fighting in between the Star Wars rebels. But I don't know, and because I watched Star Wars: The Clone Wars, the TV show, but how did he survive? How did he survive the Empire getting electrocuted in the TV show? Oh, spoiler alert. Sorry. But anyways, 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 anyways. Sorry, I'm trying to think of something. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, like now let's talk about as you might know as the social justice warrior robot. Yes, L3. She didn't really bother me when she died. My my mom held my hand and she was surprised. And even if you didn't like her, she at least died. I mean, it's not like Jar Jar Binks. They didn't kill off Jar Jar Binks. But but even if you didn't like her character, she wasn't annoying. And they at least killed her off, and she wasn't racially offensive. She wasn't like a racially offensive stereotype. And I wouldn't say she's sexist, but even though she wasn't being too much of, she was trying to say about equal rights, but she was doing it to robots, and that's been done in Futurama. But hey, who says Star Wars haven't done it? But yeah, who says it? But yeah, it's not such a bad thing. Like, she didn't bother me that much. I know there's a lot of people who bothered her, but who bought people were bothered, but she never bothered me that much, and I kind of liked her. And the story is very interesting. And what else is there to say? Like Han and Solo. Like, for starters, Solo and the bad guys were pretty alright, and there's this one chick who wasn't a bad guy who turned out to be a good girl, but I didn't really. But speaking of girls, I didn't really think this needed a love interest. Yeah, she turns bad and you never see her again, and there's probably like, oh, she left, then we never get to see her again. Like, I thought they were going to kill her off because she's a love interest and she's supposed to fall in love with Leia, so I don't know what happens to her. So for all we know, she could she could be alive. But yeah, I'm glad they didn't kill her off, because they they re they really shouldn't, because that would have been predictable. But like I was saying, why I think they didn't really need a love interest, because we know she wasn't gonna fall in love with Han because she falls in love with Leia. So basically, there's no point in looking at her character and hoping they'll get together, because you know something bad's gonna happen to her and they're not gonna end up together. So I really think they didn't need a love interest. That's my problem. But everything's fine. The characters are pretty good. Han Solo, of course, Lando. Donald Glover as Lando was a lot of fun. I'm glad he was in most of the movie because I was worried that he was just going to be in one part and then they never show him again. But no, he's in for the whole movie. But yeah, I like that, and well, that's my review of Solo, a Star Wars movie. You may like it, you may not like it. Heck, you probably never even seen it, but I saw it, and there was a bunch of people who saw it. So, and just let people like movies if they like it, and if they don't like it, then you don't like it. Don't let critics and other fanboys or girls, fans complain to you. And if you don't like this movie and is a hardcore fan of Star Wars, don't give people a hard time for liking movies that you don't like. Well, see you next time, and you probably might see some new videos.